Guys, today I'm going to show you how to switch from Cleanflight to Betaflight. Alright, so I've got my flight control that's installed with Cleanflight, got everything all tuned the way I want to, and I want to convert over to Betaflight. So what you're going to first do is obviously connect, go down to the command line, and you're going to type the word dump. Okay, so this dumps all the information that you have programmed in your flight controller into this screen right here, which I'm going to copy all this text right up to this line here. Right click, copy. I'm going to go to my desktop. I'm going to create a new file, a text file, and I'm going to paste that text right in here. Okay, close it, save it. I'm going to just label it Cleanflight. Okay. So once I've done that, I'm going to go back to Cleanflight, disconnect, close it, and then obviously you're going to need Betaflight, so I'll show you that real quickly. Most of you may already know how to do this, but just in case, you'll just search Betaflight Configurator. Okay. And I like to use this link right here because it takes you right to where you need to go to install the extension onto your Chrome browser. So I already have it installed, so it shows launch app here. I'll just go ahead and click on that. Starts up Betaflight. Now one of the things I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to flash the firmware. Okay, so there's two important settings here. One is to make sure you have the proper flight controller selected, the latest version of the flight controller firmware. And in my case, I've got a Nausea 32. I don't need to tie any pins to jumper them. I don't need to press a button on the flight controller. So I have the no reboot sequence off. It's going to be full chip erase. I'm going to go ahead and load the firmware now. Load it, and I'm going to go ahead and flash. So you'll see this progress bar here. Failed. I've had this happen before, so you just have to press it again and it'll work. Don't ask me why. Alright, so now I've just successfully installed the Betaflight firmware in here, and I can go ahead and click on connect, and you can see that my quad is working. Alright, so the next step we have to do is restore all the settings that we had set with Cleanflight back into the command line interpreter to program it. Okay, so I'll go back to that text file. I'll select all, right click to copy, and then go to the command line, paste it, hit enter. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and hit save to save it actually. And now I have all the settings that I had from Cleanflight installed in Betaflight. So to do a quick check, I'm going to go to the modes, and you can see I already have my mode set up here. And then one other thing that you want to do is in the command line, I would recommend you go ahead and do a dump. Copy all this again, just like you did for Cleanflight. Right click to copy, and then save it into a separate new text file. Paste it, and now you've got the original Cleanflight settings here. I'm going to scroll up, and here's the new Betaflight settings, and you're going to see there's some differences in where things are positioned. There might be some settings that aren't visible or set in Betaflight, so you want to go through and make sure that there isn't anything important here that's missing. And so you have these two files to kind of compare through and make sure everything's set up properly. Alright, thanks.